All right, so Boy and the Bayonet Part 3. In the morning, though it neared school time, Bud lingered around and seemed in no disposition to get ready to go. Better get ready for school, said Hannah cheerfully. I don't believe I want to go anymore, Bud replied. Not go anymore? Why ain't you ashamed to talk that way? Oh, 'cause you going to school. I'm ashamed to show my face to the boys. What you say about the boys? The boys ain't a going to give you an education when you need it. Oh, I don't want to go, Ma. You don't know how I feel. I'm kinder sorry to let you into that company, said Hannah musingly, 'cause it was teaching I wanted you to get, not the prancing and stepping, but I did think it would make more of a man out of you, and it ain't. Your pappy was a po man, hard working, and he wasn't high toned neither. But from the time I first see him to the day of his death, I never seen him back down because he was afraid of anything. Said, and Hannah turned to her work. Little sister went up and slipped her hand in his. You ain't a going back down, is you, Buddy? She said. No, said Buddy stoutly, and he braced his shoulders. I'm a goin'. But no persuasion could make him wear his uniform. The boys were a little cold to him, and some were brutal, but most of them recognized the fact that what had happened to Tom Harris might have happened to any one of them. Besides, since the percentage had been shown, it was found that B had outpointed them in many ways, and so their loss was not due to the one grave error. Bud's heart sank when he dropped into his seat at the assembly hall to find seated on the platform one of the blue-coated officers who had acted as judge the day before. After the opening exercises were over, he was called upon to address the school. He spoke readily and pleasantly, laying especial heaping accusations upon the head of the young man who dropped his bayonet yesterday. Tom could have died. It was most regrettable, the officer continued, but to me the most significant thing at the drill was the conduct of that cadet afterward. I saw the whole proceeding. I saw that he did not pause for an instant, that he did not even turn his head, and it appeared to me as one of the finest bits of self-control I had ever seen in any youth. Had he forgotten himself for a moment and stopped, however, quickly to secure the weapon, the next line would have been interfered with and your whole movement thrown into confusion. There were a half-hundred eyes glaring furtively at Bud, and the light began to dawn in his face. This boy has shown what discipline means, and I, for one, want to shake hands with him if he's here. When he had concluded, the principal called Bud forward, and the boys, even his detractors, cheered as the officer took his hand. Why are you not in uniform, sir? He asked. I was ashamed to wear it after yesterday, was the reply. Don't be ashamed to wear your uniform, the officer said to him, and Bud could have fallen on his knees and thanked him. There were no more jeers from his comrades, and when he related it all home that evening, there were two more happy hearts in that South Washington cottage. I told you we was more prouder than if you'd won, said little sister. And what did I tell you about backing out? Asked his mother. Bud was too happy and too busy to answer. He was brushing his uniform.